Welcome to another exciting, captivating, and inspiring discussion. Again, this is Easywealth Media Hub, where entertainment meets endless curiosity. Always ignite your imagination with us. As we are excited to present our honorable CEO, special, talented, and incredible guys. He is a man that has carved out a niche in the world of finance. Let me use the word real estate. So, guys, let's welcome our CEO, Kenogenic Ilorin, as a whole. So let's have it from introduction with our able CEO. Your name, what you do, what makes you shine.
All right, my name is Kenneth Iwelu, and I'm the privileged CEO of Kenogenic Properties, and we are into real estate, land ownership, acquisition, and for capital appreciation over the years.
For capital appreciation over the year. Guys, quote those words. Of course, I told you he's a man that has what? Carved out a niche in the world of finance. So, and don't forget our subject, Easy Wealth. We are here to what? Always annex your wealth to what? To next building. So, can you tell us a little more about the real estate? Let's know more, let's learn more. What is real estate and how do we, Alex, transform our wealth building to real estate?
All right, real estate has to do with primarily land ownership, because it is land that determines whatever thing else you want to do. Asset ownership. So from the top, that is everything in the sky, on the ground, and below the ground becomes yours once you own a property, once you own a land. So real estate has to basically do with ownership of property from the sky to the ground to the underground. That's it.
Words. The sky. But okay, no, we're still coming back to that. Okay. The ownership of properties from land, sky, everywhere, everywhere.
Yes.
The property.
Yes.
Okay, it's ours. Okay, let's talk about as a real estate CEO. Can you tell us about maybe challenges? What are the challenges there?
I think the biggest challenge is trust. Trust is one major thing. I still see some people, when they want to get a property from you, they ask questions that, in fact, you are being interrogated like a criminal before they patronize you. Then maybe after patronage, you will now become friends. But the truth is that many people are battling with trust when it comes to land acquisition or any form of real estate.
Okay, I think the trust issue started from somewhere.
Yes.
At least, let's assume maybe some might be because I heard that my friend that, or I heard that my friend this.
Yeah.
You understand? That's what brought up the trust issues. Now, how can you clear our doubts here that these are the things we need to see before investing. These are what we need to ask of before investing. These are the steps we need to take before investing in real estate.
All right. Basically, number one is to know the brand you are dealing with. Many people don't say this, but the general term is what I'll say after I've said this. Know the brand you are dealing with. It is good to have a bad deal with a good person than to have a good deal with a bad person. Yes.
Words.
Because most of the time, people are looking for a good deal in a bad person, and you can't get that. So the first thing I would like to give as a counsel is know the brand, the company you are dealing with. What have been their antecedents? What are their results over the years? How many people have they been able to say, okay, they've been able to help? What is their history online? What is people's testimony about them? You understand? All these things are what you put together to, you know, come to a conclusion. So I was saying that most times people are looking for a good deal in a bad person. Yeah, they just feel like, okay, they see patterns, and patterns don't lie. Patterns don't lie. When you say, okay, this person, this is the testimony of so and so person from him, from this company, and all, they still go ahead and do like, okay, sign here, do this one here. Of course, your deed of transfer needs to be assured. You could ask also towards the project, is it a certificate of occupancy? Is it a survey plan that will be issued? All those things help you to, you know, come to a very good conclusion on whether or not this company or this property I'm about to buy is genuine. But above everything is, who are you dealing with, in essence?
So guys, know whom you're dealing with. Okay, that's the basics of to clear your trust issues. You get. So you made mention of histories of, okay, you asked about the brand, their history, their reviews and everything. How about upcoming real estate companies without reviews but they are legit?
Okay, when I started in 2022, the majority of people who bought from me are people who knew me. They already know my history as a person before the company. So, oh, they'll be like, oh, is this Kenneth? Okay, just it will be fine in the end since he's the one. And if you don't say, we'll come and hold him. You understand? So the thing is, even the person who is starting a new company must, before building a good brand, you must have built a good personality.
Yes.
So that good personality is the leverage you can use. So you have to definitely work on being a good person first, be known to be a person of integrity. That way you can transfer that integrity into the company and you sell out.
So guys, a quick question to each and every one of us. Can your reputation leverage or help you to achieve your aim on your brand, your company? Don't forget, we are just here to give you insights. Think about your reputation and how do you work on your personalities? How do you build yourself with people around you as well? So, according to my CEO, the people who patronized me 2022 are people that are close to me. Those with you now, can they vote for you? Can they stand for you? Can they help you clear trust issues from your customers? Thank you. So, my CEO, thank you. Okay, that's about those who are willing to secure properties from real estate. What are the challenges being faced by CEO of real estate and also the agents of real estate? Can you tell us the challenges there?
I think it's still the biggest challenge of real estate companies would be closing deals, making sales happen. And it runs from everybody from CEO to, of course, no matter how much sale you're making, you still want to even make more because it's the lifeblood of the business. So it will always be something that you need.
Okay, can you tell us any memorable moment, at least since 2022 to date, in real estate, your happiest moment, and it's a memorable moment in real estate?
Okay, I would say my memorable moments would definitely be in sales, you know. But I would say that it was not even like my biggest sale. I think it was around like when we needed 600,000 and it showed up that day. It was like a lifesaver. It showed up and it settled. You know, there's something that was 600,000 and like 600 million. That's what I would call it.
Yes.
And that was when we started in 2022.
2022. Wow. That's, let me say, that's another inspiring moment
Yes.
on real estate. Okay, let's talk about those that are willing to secure properties, but they don't have the capacity, or let me say, they are not buoyant enough
Yes.
to invest maybe $1 million on a property. How can they go about it?
I think they should go for a flexible plan, because there is a flexible plan, there is a size of your plot that will suit just your pocket. So even that was what me and my team were discussing about, and we said, okay, if everybody needs to bring out 500,000 or 1.5 million, many people don't have that. So what can we do? So we brought about a plan whereby you could pay for 1 year and pay as low as 100,000 naira monthly or 50,000 naira monthly. So that installment plan makes it possible for more people to own property.
Wow. So with just 50,000 naira,
Yes.
I can
Yes.
become a property owner.
Yes,
Wow.
just like that.
Wow. This is great. This is wow. So guys, what are you waiting for? Own a property today. Guys, I do tell people about both physical space and virtual space. We need both of them. As a business owner, you need your physical space as well as your virtual space, because within 5-6 years now, technology is everywhere already. So you are your virtual space. Trust me, you need where to sleep. That's the only thing you need. Where you keep your properties and secure your properties. That's all. You see, those aiming for shops, all those shops will later be for this paper seller and everything when technology is outside them everywhere. So guys, secure your property today as low as 50,000. I'm not advertising anything, and you see, I'm not advertising anybody, but at least I'm trying to let you know how to annex your wealth building to next generation. That's just it. At least properties. I do. Okay, let me take a question. So can you tell us about, let me say, benefits of owning a property?
It's numerous. I can keep listing. And let me just state that owning a property, that is buying a land as it is in this context, does not necessarily mean where you would live. Owning a property is an essential part of the human way of storing wealth. Number one, owning a property, owning a land is a way of storing your money. So instead of putting your money in the bank, put it in land. For example, I watched a video where someone said the property they want to buy for 4 billion was bought at 250,000 naira. Do you understand?
250,000
naira, 4 billion. How did that happen? Capital appreciation.
Wow.
So 250,000 have become 4 billion. You can go and check on YouTube. It was Pastor Irene that was saying it, the pastor of Celebration Church.
Wow.
So they wanted to get a property, and they said, okay, the person who had this property, how much did he bought it? So then they found out that the property they want to buy was 4 billion. They were still trying to price it, but he bought it at 250,000.
Wow.
So that is it.
I don't even know the relations for it.
Yes.
250,000
4 billion. Not 4 million. Billion. Yes. So that is what happens when you keep your money in the bank. Now, 250,000, the time the person bought it, could actually probably change his wardrobe or do something.
Wow.
But he decided to say, let me use it to buy land. And if you had put that money in the bank, believe me, how much interest would have accrued on it. So that's why owning a land is important.
Wow. Guys, you go still sit down for it, they use your money, they play bet Naija. You go they play sporty bet, I've always seen at the collar. Cold. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for, guy? Secure your property today. Okay, secure your property and look for a real good real estate agent. You can DM me, I can recommend one for you. Okay, so let's ride on. Can you tell us, you said you started 2022,
Yes.
then that's your own property,
Yes.
not when you were okay. 2022, right? If you were privileged to minus maybe like 20 years from your age with this same knowledge,
Yes.
what would you do? Are you still going to go for this real estate or find another thing to do?
Sure, I'll still go for real estate.
So is that yes or yes?
Easy. I'll still go for the real estate.
Okay. So, can you tell us the biggest mistake buyers make while trying to invest in real estate?
Okay. No, I think the biggest mistake is still what I said that time. They are looking for a bad deal in a good person.
Okay, can you elaborate more? Let us understand the bad deal in a good person.
Let's say, for example, now, I know, let's say there is person A. I don't want to use you because you are a good person. Let's say there is person A who is a good person, and there is person B who is a bad person. Now, person A who is a good person is selling something at a higher price, but person B who is a bad person is selling it at a lower price. This looks like a good deal, but this is a bad person. So people are not always concerned about the person behind the transaction. They are more concerned about the transaction more than the person. So one thing I would like to suggest to buy
Quantity
yes
over quality.
Quality. So one thing I like to advise for people who are initial buyers is look out for who you are buying from. It will always work out, because even if things go south, a good person will still remain a good person. He will find a way to make things work out for you. You understand? So, but the bad person will always, even if you some people say, okay, sign here because I know you're a bad person. Yeah, sign here, do this one. It still does not work most of the time. So it's just always safer to always do good deals with good people.
Okay, I don't want to say how do you maintain profits when maybe market changes or whatever, because I had properties, real estate, everything like that do appreciate.
Yeah.
You get. Okay, so let's talk about how about, is it possible? Is there any possibility that if I invest on real estate, I might later end up blaming myself for doing this, maybe because of maybe market stuff, maybe market price or anything?
I think real estate first is a long-term game. It's a long-time game. Now, the person I said bought the property for 250,000 and now about to sell for it. It wasn't in the space of 4 years, 5 years, or even 10 years. So most of the time, people see real estate in the short time, and that's not the profitable way to see real estate. You have to see it as, sometimes you should even see it as a retirement plan. So you may look like you are losing now, but over the long run, you will still win. So it is always that many people are quick to blame themselves. That, oh, the market is down now, the market is down. It may be down now, but doesn't mean it will be down forever. It could just boop up. Let's say, for example, many people many years ago didn't want to buy property in Malete because, bro, if you driven down to Malete, you know how far that place is. Many people didn't want to go there, but see the outturn of things. Kwara State University was established there. There was need for hostel, need for accommodation, need for, so it just skyrocketed everything. So somebody who bought few years down the line may have felt like, oh no, and see what's happening now. So it's a long-term thing.
Yes. Without any further ado, I would like you to tell us how happy you are to be on this platform. That's number one, as the CEO. And also, you will advise our audience, all our fans members, about on real estate. That's number two. And lastly, before we go, I'll tell you the last thing.
All right.
So,
All right. Thank you, Mr. Easywealth, and you are doing a great job. And thank you for having me on this show.
you're always
I'm
welcome.
super excited to be here. And my advice to everyone is that you should secure a land for yourself and stay within your own, let me say, financial capacity and budget. It doesn't take much. There is always a size for you, and there's always a price for you. You just need to calm down and look out for it. It's always there. It could be a flexible plan, it could be a smaller piece of land, but there is something for you out there.
Thank you, my CEO Kenogenic. So the last thing is, can you please tell us your handle? Maybe if anybody have a question to ask you, maybe your handle on Instagram, TikTok, or anywhere they can contact you for question and answer.
Okay, my handle is on Instagram is Ken Iwelu, and the company handle is Kenogenic_properties. Same thing on Facebook as well.
Okay, I heard you do host maybe a seminar
Yes.
online or so. Okay, can you tell us the days? If anybody, if you are interested, you can join. So,
We hold weekly meetings on Sundays by 8 p.m. on Google Meeting. It's an exclusive meeting that one. But however, we hold yearly seminars as well too. And the one for this year is coming up very soon to be updated online. So,
okay. So, thanks a lot. We really appreciate it. Thanks for coming. So, guys, don't forget our platform is here to serve you. Easywealthmediahub.com. Visit it and start earning today. Thank you and thanks for watching. As we have now come to the end of today's live podcast. Thank you and thanks for watching. And I'm your host, Isreal Oladipupo Joseph.